Yeah, my name's Mazi Oliver Okolo. I'm the executive chairman of Ipman Abadepo unit. And let me start by congratulating our dear president, Bola Tinubu, on his second anniversary. So we want to say that his braveness in implementing the regulation of our sector has encouraged, to a very large extent, our local content. In this case, like Dangote Refinery, who is now supplying about 90 to 95% of our local consumption of petroleum products. And that has gone a long way to encourage other modular refineries like Anadroil, Watersmith, Edo Refinery. Most of them hitherto now produce only DPK and AGO, but today I'm aware that almost all of them are expanding their refinery to be producing PMS. I'm also aware that BUA is doing about 450,000 barrels a day refinery. So all these things is because of this deregulation of the sector. Now I can assure you that in few years to come, the price of petroleum products will continue to go down because there will be a further and enlarged competition among all these upcoming refineries. So to a very large extent, it's a very big achievement he has done in oil sector. It will also be good for me as an insider and as stakeholder to also let him know that Ipman will have challenges. We have challenges basically in our business because like here now, we're at Abadepo and other hinterland depots for over 10, 15 years now. Almost all the hinterland depots in this country has not been working. Abadepo has been shut down for about 3-4 years now. You can see this place ordinarily, when it was working, gives about 3,000 to 4,000 people employment. And we marketers, we don't need to travel to Warri, Port Harcourt, Calabar and Lagos to be procuring our products. So the fact that almost all the hinterland depots in this country, none of them is working, is a very big problem. It's a huge problem to us. So we want to appeal to him. This is a bad depot that is just less than 50 kilometers from Port Harcourt Refinery. So we can be receiving products, instead of sourcing products from far away Lagos, Warri, and Calabar, at a very high cost and at a very high cost risk. We want to plead with Mr. President to please look inwards and ensure that our bad depot that has very close proximity with Port Harcourt Refinery is up and running again. If that is done, that means that every other part of Southeast can be sourcing their product from our depot here, instead of going to Lagos and all these far places. Yes, because that is the only major federal government presence in the whole of Southeast. So that's what we want to appeal. Furthermore, we also want to appeal to Mr. President to also help us plead with NMDPRA that is still owing us a huge sum of money accruing from our bridging claims. Since they stopped the regulation about 2 years ago, we still have a standing of over 100 billion naira of marketers' money still with NMDPRA. And these are monies that we paid upfront. So it's still a problem. We'll be happy if you can also intervene on that. We want to also appeal to Mr. President to see if he can consider some of our national executive members in some of these relevant boards, so that we can also have representation to also let them know, some of the challenges we are having that will also help the system to flow without much hiccups. Since we came into power It's been very tough. Reason because the depot we're supposed to operate on has not worked for 1 day. So, but in spite of that, we are not folding our hands. We've been able to ensure that our marketers are faring much better than before we took over. Like, we've been able to harmonize our consolidated revenue in a way that marketers now pay a single payment to both the federal and both the state and local government. So that's extortions that we were experiencing before now. We've been able to cut it off. We have a harmonious relationship with our state government, and even with NNDPRA. We make sure that our members pay their license fee as at when due. And again, you can see that a lot of work is going on along this road. This road has been abandoned for over 5-10 years now. So since we came in, we put pressure on state governments, and our governor is a listening governor. You can see that a lot of work is going on here. So we want to believe before the rainy season will come fully, maybe this road would have crossed the depot. Yes, because if there's no road here, it will even be difficult to truck out products even when the depot starts working. Okay, now let me also thank the National President of Ipman, Alhaji Makinde Shettima, who to me has been a game changer. Since he became our national president, the first thing he did was to ensure that our association that was highly polarized and divided, that he unified everybody. Now we don't have two Ipman again, we have only one single Ipman speaking with one voice. And that was the boom. He did that and it worked. And since then, he has gone further to ensure that marketers' interest is being protected all around. Like this issue of bridging claims now, he has taken it upon him, engaging the Minister of Petroleum and even the Director, the DG of SSS and all the relevant body to ensure that they intervene, to ensure that marketers are being paid their claims. He's doing that for us. Even our trap tickets with NMPC, I know that he's also engaging the new management to ensure that our monies are out. Again, he's also with his ESCO engaging Dangote to establish a mutual business relationship between his company, the refinery, and Ipman to be one of the off-takers of his products. That arrangement is ongoing. Before long, it will be finally settled, and we'll start sourcing our products as one of the major off-takers from Dangote at a discounted rate. So our national president has done so much, and he's still working. He's a president that have the interests of marketers at heart. So we're very proud of him. We will continue to pass vote of confidence on him. So he's doing great. Essentially, I want to say that we at petroleum sector will need government support. But above and over all of this, the only way to streamline and make this industry to be more friendly to marketers is to ensure that hinterland depots are working. The whole Nigerians cannot be sourcing their products from coastal depots at Warri, Calabar, and Lagos. It doesn't work. It's not good for the marketers. It's not good for the government. We have about 21 depots owned by federal government. I can assure you that none of them, apart from Port Harcourt depot that is working at 30% capacity. Every other out of these 21 depots, I'm not sure any of them is working, including Warri Refinery and Kaduna Refinery. Those are refineries. But I can tell you that when the hinterland depots were working, like other depots, like Aba Depot, Enugu Depot, Makurdi Depot, and the rest of them, the business was seamless. marketers were, doing their business with ease. You don't need to travel be more than 30 to 40 kilometers to get your products. So it saves us a lot of energy. So please, if federal government can look in west and reactivate all these hinterland depots, it will be a boom. They will be surprised the kind of change they will see in the industry. Yes, very important. Thank you.